so much for visiting my channel. This is actually a timeless collective reading for the sign of Capricorn. You've crossed paths with someone along the way, or it could have been a childhood friend. You've crossed paths with a person that literally has been obsessed with your life. This person feels like they are in an unfair advantage, and whatever you have, they should have it. This person doesn't realize though what you've had to go through. They don't respect the fact that you've had to go through just as many hardships as they have. Life just presented these hardships to you both in a different way. All right. This could, for some, like I said, this could be even like a half sibling or something like that. There's a lot coming up about siblings, like a half brother, half sister. You know, it could have been a situation where, you know, at early age, divorce occurred, and, you know, someone here could have one set of children with a former spouse, and now they're married again. But someone close to you, and I'm getting, for some, it's blood related, and I'm getting a lot of childhood friends or even lovers. Someone just feels like what you have, they should have had it, and they have been behind the scenes trying to cause endings, death, disease, destruction, and they wanted to see you devastated in some way. Okay, this person is completely in their ego. Y'all, I know. This card just flew, so it flew out the deck, it hit the floor. You see what I'm saying? This person has been trying to attack you. This was a planned attack though. And this was for sure someone using some type of entity. Someone has been using a lot of magic here to attack you. I feel like a person wanted to catch you slipping. They wanted you to be down. They wanted to make you feel like you didn't have any type of strength or courage. Or this person, their ego had convinced them that they were bigger, they were better, they were stronger than you. This could be someone who's very narcissistic. You know, this whole spiritual warfare has been a battle of not just light versus dark, but narcissists versus empaths. Okay. Somebody here somebody did believe that you had the strength and the courage that you actually have. I also want to just say this too, because as we are shifting into these higher frequencies and dimensions, a lot of people have already jumped out of the 3D and you're in the 4D, 5D, 6D, wherever. Understand that when people are walking around you guys, that some people have different attachments to them, entity attachments and things like that. And these are just vessels. Pay very close attention to energy. I know in tarot, oftentimes we always speak about the past, but let me just say this. When there are certain energies that are out to get you, that are being used by your enemy, by the devil, they can come as a brand new person. A brand new person can hold the energy that will resonate with some type of entity that is trying to attach itself to you, to hurt you. Okay. So, you know, it's just like in social media, you see certain TikToks or whatever, and people will say, you know, this is a type of person that will target you. And oftentimes what you are being told to be aware of is not actually what you should be the most aware of. You should be proceeding with caution, because even here in the spiritual community, everybody talks about the past. And sometimes you can be so caught up on worrying about a past person coming towards you that you don't realize that there's someone that you recently met that is carrying some type of energetic signature that makes them a vibrational match for an entity that is out to get you. It doesn't matter if someone is old, new in your life, if they are young, if they're old, if they're male, if they're female. You need to discern the energy, okay? I did a reading the other day and I said, it's like the kiss of death. You can meet a brand new person and they can seem like the most amazing person, and this person could have an entity within them that is ready to rob, steal, kill, and destroy. I just want you to, you know, as you guys spiritually evolve, pay attention to that, because a lot of people, a lot of your spiritual guidance is coming from tarot. And tarot is something that a lot of people use, obviously, as a tool. But when you really get into your own spiritual journey and you tap into your own energy and you learn, you will see that everything on these readings, it really doesn't resonate with you. Look at this Emperor here, but this is an Emperor. This is your protector, the Hermit card here. Somebody was aware that someone was coming in to attack, I said attach, try to attach themselves to you, to attack you. This Emperor, to me, in this particular deck, sometimes this can for sure be a masculine, passed on loved one, an ancestor, a spirit guide for some. It could even represent like Archangel Michael for some of you, but there wasn't a masculine energy that was fully aware. It could even be your divine counterpart, someone that is spiritually or energetically connected to you, and they're able to sort of watch and monitor you. All right. The Hermit card. This is someone that they're off the grid. They don't come out. This person also is very much very knowledgeable. Yes, they are. This person is very knowledgeable. The Sun, the Hermit, and the Emperor with the Strength. These are all majors. All four. We have nothing but majors already, and then you have the Chariot. Okay. This is indeed a major energetic shift here, but I do feel that someone, in order for you to have a tangible asset of something that belongs to you, for it to be protected and not, like I said, stolen from you once again, there's a very, very big energy that has had to step in to assist you to counteract whatever this energy is that was coming against you. All right. Somebody was coming to really try and steal something from you. Some of you, this has already happened. It's happening now, or it will happen. Be very careful, you guys. We are in Aries season. A lot is happening with the Divine Masculine Collective. You have the unhealed Divine you have the Divine Masculines, whether male or female, who are taking charge with their life. And then you have the distorted, unhealed ones. The ones who are unhealed and very distorted, these are the ones who are walking and they're talking shapeshifters, and they are taking on the energy of these various entities to literally go in to rob, steal, kill, and to destroy, especially the Divine Feminine Collective. Many of you, there is a gift that you have. It's something that is due to you, or it's something that you already have. And someone is coming in as if this is theirs to take. This person now is being completely attacked by this protective energy that is around you, because someone literally, they came in like some type of Casanova, I feel, Prince Charming, and they had a plan to come in quickly, and to just as quickly as they come in to seduce you, to head back out. Somebody came in to seduce you out of some type of gift, out of some type of asset. This person, there was an agenda. Now, this could be a past person in your life, okay, who, for some of you, somebody here, they've paid for some type of spell work to be done, where it's some type of karmic energy or a karmic entity has been sent to you. So when people are casting and conjuring, and that's not my area of study, I don't know, but you know, just picking up on things that I've read and I've even seen just here in Taro, a person can conjure up a demon, okay? I feel that with the type of ritualistic practices that have been happening, people have been conjuring up different demons and entities to send them to you, and they're coming to you in human form. Okay. And I told you guys, you have different entities that are coming towards you, and they're everything that you thought you wanted. The most beautiful person, and it's a devil in a dress, or it's literally, it's Prince Charming that's going to kiss you, and it'll be the kiss of death. It's because these energies are being sent to you to block your path. Somebody here is very much stuck on your fertility. The Queen of Pentacles is very fertile. The Queen of Pentacles, for me right now, this is someone who is like an empress. I'm sorry, there's a really loud truck. Like an empress. But perhaps the only reason why you may not be showing up right now as an empress is because for some of you, you may not be married, or you may not have children. All right. But someone here came in and they felt like whatever your gifts, talents, abilities, your fortune, your spiritual inheritance, it was theirs. So for some of you, as I said, this could be a friend, a family member, or a lover that is attacking you in this way or projecting. But some of you, this is for sure like a lover. You could have a lover from the past who feels like their life would have been so much better if they were with you. And because they most likely did something and caused you to walk away, you walked away. This person, they now have a personal vendetta against you. But this, you guys, this is, and the word that I kept hearing is it's deadly for some. This person wants to destroy everything in your life. But this has backfired, okay? Or it will. This will be unforgettable. Whatever this person has done, the Emperor, the Queen of Wands, you're protected. You're here, you're tending to your garden. You can be very confident, beautiful, assertive, ambitious. Whenever I love this deck, because whenever I see this, whatever I always say, if you think about it, the Queen of Wands that's usually sitting on the throne, this Queen of Wands is out in a bed of sunflowers. You have to think about being on like a royal court. If a queen can be out in a garden, you know that she's heavily protected. This means that she's free to roam anywhere. The grounds are safe. Where you walk, it is always safe. That's what someone does not understand, or they didn't understand. You can go anywhere and you will be safe and protected. There's no entity, there's nothing. You're safe. And all I'm getting now is all these different readings that I've done over like the last 4 to 6 weeks. So I know that this has been something that someone has been conjuring up for a while now, where I'm saying like some of you have gotten yourself out of some type of spiritual contract, but you are forever grandfathered into a contract where you have a spiritual team that will protect you no matter what. Some of you, even if you were in something that was darker at some point, the type of respect that you've earned, you will always and forever have that protection. The Tower card here, somebody was trying to cause a tower for you, but you were protected. You know, I'm not saying that every time something happens that you won't feel it. You may have felt it, but your tower will not collapse. And even if the tower was hit, it's always going to be mended and put back together. And here we have it, the devil. The devil himself has been out to rob, steal, kill, and destroy. But the devil has been using various agents and his own minions to come against you. And these are very narcissistic people, especially now. I think that a lot of people in the collective have gotten used to the typical, textbook narcissist, but nobody really talks about the covert narcissist, the one that comes in and they seduce you with charm and chivalry, and you think that they're very caring and they're there to caress, but they're there to finesse you. I've run into people like that myself, and my spirit instantly tells me don't tell them anything, because those people, they watch you so closely, just like a snake. They watch you. They listen to everything you say. They love bomb you. They come in like they are the perfect person, and they want to get to know you quickly, because, they're so thirsty for whatever your essence is that they honestly, it's killing them not to just strike. So they need to learn everything about you. They need to watch you. They need to monitor you. They want to know everything about your friends, your family, every pain point that you've ever had. And then from there, they come up with a plan to strike, to attack, and they want to leave you for dead. This is the nature of this type of person. But just like this hermit, this person does not show up very often. You don't see them. This is someone here, they read, they study. They're well versed in a lot of things. This person has a lot of knowledge that has given them a lot of power. But see, no amount of knowledge and power is going to trump your discernment. This was a real big test, or it will be for some of you, because right now a lot of people, especially in the collective of people who are looking for divine unions and partnerships, as soon as that person comes in and you think that, oh, they're so much better than the last person, and you jump, you need to be very, very careful, because somebody here has been sent in or will be sent in by the devil himself. And it's something about this Leviathan-like spirit. This is some type of marine kingdom. I've been talking about this, I said recently, like Mommy Watson, but it's something in the marine kingdom. This is some type of water deity or something that somebody is worshiping. They're trying to send this energy towards you to get you stuck. A lot of you could have in a past life even been in the occult or something like that. You've renounced yourself from the ties of certain things that may have been dark, that you could have been born into or sworn into even because of your family. There could have been a family hex or curse. And because you have decided to leave something behind completely, yeah, you've gone through an awakening now. This entity is out to get you. All right. But here, this high priestess, you're not just sitting there, like I said, with the wealth of knowledge. You actually have the courage to look behind the veil. All right. The hangman is here with the high priestess. So the hangman, the high priestess, and the hermit, these are all very spiritual cards. So there's something or someone that has been sent in to attack you, to finesse you, so that you will be seduced, obviously, by the devil, because you were set up as prey for the devil. The thing is though, somebody in the background orchestrated this. This is a friend, a family member, or a lover who is very jealous and envious and upset with you, that they orchestrated this. They conjured up this demon to be sent to you to try and hurt you, harm you, destroy you, get rid of you, or whatever. And what it did is it has forced you now into an awakening. It has forced you to go within and to learn. See, you don't really start learning certain things about spiritual attacks, how to protect yourself or anything else until you're actually attacked, right? So what the devil has sent in to hurt and to harm you has actually just forced you now to level up and rank up spiritually. This is not just your traditional high priestess. This high priestess is a practicing, very mature, wise high priestess here who is actually actively doing work. This is not someone here who is a high priestess because, oh, they read tarot. No, this high priestess can see everything behind the veil. Everything. The hangman here, a lot of you too, I feel like with the hangman, you sat back and you watched this happen, or you will. You can be in the hangman position, and at any point you can show somebody, hey, I'm very much awakened. But sometimes you have to play the fool to fool the fool that think that they're fooling you, because somebody here thought that you were alone, that you didn't have any help, you don't have any protection. You know, you could be the type of person you go out, you may travel alone. Somebody really thought that you were like an easy target. They had no idea who they were targeting. None. And the truth is, you guys, this same storyline has been coming up for years. But I feel strongly that there's a shift happening, that this is about to be over. I did a reading sometime last year where I said, for some of you, you have like a false twin or a counterfeit or whatever, who literally conjured up a spiritual spouse. When I say spiritual spouse, I'm talking more about spiritual spouses, like the different, like the spiritual spouse that is, you're in a contract with a spiritual spouse, really like a demon that comes in to stop you from ever being married, having kids, or producing anything. Not to be confused with kingdom spouse. A spiritual spouse is not good. Okay? A spiritual spouse is when some people, you know, you're experiencing the bad dreams, and, you know, you're eating in your dreams, and this spiritual spouse, they've placed claim on you forever. They're not in the physical. It's a spiritual contract where you're married. Some of you dealt with the person in your past, and they have conjured up, or they've paid to have someone to conjure up an actual spiritual spouse to come into your life or to attach itself to you, so that your love life will be blocked forever. This is like someone literally went and assigned a demon to you to stop you from having love or financial abundance, security, or stability. I did a reading about this maybe a year ago. I feel like now a lot of you, because of this awakening, you're starting to see who did this. And once your eyes open, because most people are a tool in your ascension, once your eye opens, and you see who's doing it, whatever they sent out, it automatically backfires, because God won't let this person, like, this person won't go away until you learn the lesson about this person, about this entity. They're still useful in your journey because there's something that you still have to learn. Some of you, I have another reading where I'm saying you need to take that devil off your prayer list. You're constantly protecting a person who is in the backgrounds trying to destroy you. And until you see this situation for what it truly is, until you actually admit to yourself that you were indeed in love or in a close friendship with an actual person who is some type of very, very dark, then that energy can't be completely removed from your life, because it is your biggest test. It is your biggest spiritual lesson. A lot of you, this is a lover. The Sun, the Magician. What did I just say? After this spiritual upgrade here you are as standing as the Sun. It's clear how pure your energy is. And this Magician here, they're all out of option. There's nothing they can do. Your energy, it is entirely too pure. This person is facing judgment. And look here, this is a master illusionist, an occultist, an astrologer, a cult leader, or whomever. This person has been challenging you for the longest. For some of you, if you are in the spiritual community especially, this could be someone that does the same work as you. Someone here has been challenging you. But for a lot of you, this is someone who is a lover of yours, a past lover who is very tapped in spiritually. You may not have known this, but this person, it's like this person came in to recruit you because they saw that you had this light, but they wanted to pretty much like monitor your light, or they wanted to use your light and your energy for themselves. And as you began to grow, now this person, they're like, okay, now what do I do? Because the illusions are not working. The illusion has worn off. This person is facing judgment now because all of the magic is backfiring. It's backfiring. Everything here is moving forward for you. So that means that, you know, for this person, in order for them to get what they want, that means that something in your life has to be stopped or blocked. Well, if you're steady moving forward with the Chariot card here, because you decided to answer that call of being chosen, the star, you put your guards up to whatever this is. For some of you, this is something fairly new. Or for some of you, you may have met someone new or had a recent experience. It's very, very similar to an experience that you had in your past. To me, this is a spiritual test here of you being able to discern spirits and understanding when you are in the presence of an actual shapeshifter. And I have readings about that last year as well. Somebody here is a master illusionist and a shapeshifter. And people, like, you know, if you do any reading or studying about like the marine kingdom and those different marine spirits, and, you know, even Jezebel, Incubus, they're shapeshifters. They can change sex and everything. They're shapeshifters. You spoke your truth about this. I feel like you put your guard up, you spoke your truth, and so now judgment is here. You won. You won this battle, and you have someone that's coming in that's been on this journey with you. This Knight of Swords here, the Chariot. You've had someone in the background who was rooting for you the entire time. The Star, the Lovers, and the World. All right. You have, for some of you, like a counterpart here who has been aware of this happening to you, and they've been assisting you in some way. You may know this person, you may not. All right. But someone has for sure been praying and interceding on your behalf because they knew that you had some type of guard up, that there was an illusion here. You were not seeing something clearly here. All right. Somebody was coming into your life. They were drinking from a cup. They had no no real desire or plan to actually give you anything, but they were coming in as this Prince Charming Casanova type of energy here. And I feel that for some of you, yeah, you have this emperor here that is fully awakened, the hangman. Somebody here, this, for some of you, your actual divine counterpart, they are awakening at the same time as you, because the two of you, it's like you share a soul. I did a reading like last week where I said some of you have a counterpart that's very psychic, and their chakra system is being shared with yours. They know when you are being attacked. They know when you are afraid. They know when something is coming in, and this person is making sure that your destiny is not destroyed because of this spiritual spouse, this deity, this water marine spirit, or whatever this is that's coming in. And if you've been following my channel for a long time, I was speaking about like in the readings, I was like, there's always this other energy that's watching and monitoring a lot of the divine feminines. And I was like, this person seems like they are some type of like secret spy, an agent, like they seem like there may be some type of government official or in like the military, the Marines or something like that. And what I think now that makes sense in hindsight is that for a long time, the energy that has been watching a lot of the divine feminine possibly was something very dark and demonic that was coming from the marine kingdom. It's a marine spirit that was spiritually watching, has spiritually claimed you. So for some of you, what this is like literally you have crossed paths with an actual spirit spouse in the physical. Okay, you've actually crossed paths or been with someone who their whole plan was to lock you in to make sure that you never ever had an opportunity to be with your counterpart. And if you're experiencing this now, that is a sure sign that many of you are very, very close to union. So I know that these tests, trials, tribulations, these battles, they wear you out. And it can be upsetting, but try to see the positive. If you've had to face like your actual spiritual spouse in the physical head on, that means that your actual divine counterpart is right around the corner. Some of you, your divine counterpart could already be in your life or very, like I said, very close. This spirit came in to try you once more, because for some of you, and I know a lot of my collective have gone through this, you've been on hold, on reserve for some decades where you are not, you're stuck, like I said, in the Queen of Pentacles. You're not actually ascending to the Empress because there's been this spiritual spouse attachment to you. This spiritual spouse, most likely from the marine kingdom, someone has conjured up this demon. This could be a family curse or something. Like your love life could have been cursed. Someone could have, like I said, conjured up this spiritual spouse to be attached to you for a very long time. So many of you may be experiencing where you're not really meeting people. Your dating life has just been non-existent, or everyone that comes towards you, they're very narcissistic, they're jealous, they're possessive, they're putting you in third-party situations. That's because this spiritual spouse from the marine kingdom has had a hold on you. And it makes sense because all those readings, I was just like, this person seems like they're a marine. Like they seem like they're, very, very precise, very rigid, very militant. And that's because for many people, that's like the covert narcissist. This person that is watching you so intently, they always have eyes on you. This is because this person, for many of you, their vessel is holding a marine spirit. And if you, that's why I said in the reading, it's like the kiss of death. If you get yourself tied in with this person, it's something coming in to trick you so that you won't ever have your actual divine counterpart. You won't unlock your spiritual inheritance. I hope that this message gets to the right people at the right time, because like I said, a lot of these things are happening in real time. I myself have experienced this 100%. The devil will watch you and monitor you, and it knows exactly what you want. Whenever you meet people, this is just a tip. When you meet people and it seems like they know everything about you, but you know you don't know them and you haven't told them anything, before you're so quick to say, oh my gosh, I think this is a soulmate, this is the one, you really need to pray about that person, because narcissists know how to gather information, to love bomb you, to play mind tricks and games, to create illusions. And if you have any ounce of insecurity, doubt, fear, if you're very anxious or you're worried that you won't get married or you won't have that divine counterpart or a certain life or lifestyle, you will quickly give in to temptation and be seduced by someone that does not have good intentions. The first sign that someone, they seem to know you or pay attention to you. When it's too easy, when it really seems like it's way too good to be true, that's when you need to remember everything that you've been through, and you need to really assess and evaluate, where exactly did this person come from and why are they showing up? And I've been saying lately in the readings, be very careful of the readings that you hear, because there are divine counterparts out here. A lot of the divine masculines, they're coming in and they're ready to do the work. But before they get to you, you will encounter this counterfeit. The counterfeit always comes in before the real deal. A lot of you, though, you were protected. Yeah, the Tower. You were protected. Something was coming. There was divine intervention here. Something was coming in to shift you and keep you stuck in a lower frequency so that you would not actually ascend to this higher frequency of this God love consciousness. Something was placed here to throw you off your path completely, but you freed yourself. You took a leap of faith. Some of you saw something here, or you will, and it seems very perfect, but you may still, something is going to tell you, not so fast. Don't trust that. Because here, you're chosen, you're divine. Everything does not go with you. And look at this. The Empress here, the world, you're completely out of the matrix. You're completely out of that kingdom. For some of you, like I said, there could have been some kind of family or generational hex or curse where at some point you were tied into a contract with like a spiritual spouse. Well, now you're out of that, and their spiritual spouse now, whoever this is that came in holding back the truth from you, this thief that came in, this King of Pentacles, they're holding their pentacle. They don't have good intentions for you. This person here was spying on you and your actual counterpart. This is a spiritual spouse, you guys. It was spying because, look, here it is. It's looking at this angelic, like galactic being of a real counterpart that you have, or this is your energy here. Some of you are indeed going to be with like another earth angel like yourself, someone who has a lot of power and majesty, and the two of you have been working together. This entity, this spiritual spouse that is approaching you, okay, this thing came in and it had no plans at all to give you anything. It came in to take from you. This is some type of entities that somehow was able to walk freely on this realm, and what it needed some type of energy or your power or your essence for it to continue to be able to be here in this plane, this realm, this timeline, this dimension, for it to survive. And if you starve this thing, this marine spirit or whatever, if you starve it, then it has to go back. Again, this thing has been watching and monitoring you. It chose you specifically, because there's something about your power and your energy that will allow this thing to continue to be here and shapeshift. And I've been saying that for the longest. For some of you, someone is constantly attaching to you energetically so that it can power up on your energy so that it can survive. Some of you, this is indeed someone that you once thought was your counterpart. They are a counterfeit. And if that person doesn't have access to you, how I'm seeing it now is they're sending other energies out, but they are attaching their own, like, I guess, consciousness to the body, the vessel of other people. Like, this person is very crafty. For some of you, this is a past lover. This person, they don't have access to you now. So what they're doing is they're shape shifting and they are attaching entities, to people that are coming into your life. But the whole goal is to get your energy, especially like that sacral chakra energy, your life force energy, your willpower, because it powers this entity up and allows it to survive here in this realm. This is very, very, very spiritual. The truth is, everybody may not resonate with this, and it may go over the heads of some people, but as you really, really grow and evolve, you will encounter different demonic spirits and entities. And I feel that a lot of people, you're experiencing this firsthand. And again, this entity that has been sent to you like this, it was conjured up by someone that you know. A lot of you, either it was conjured up by someone that you know, or it's something that's in your bloodline, or both. Take it however it resonates. Okay, but this is like even with the hermit, this is like an entity. It's been laying dormant in your bloodline for some of you, and you run across like a very angry, jealous lover or something like that. This person could have went to someone and tried to get access to your Akashic records, and they have found out that there is something in your bloodline and they're using it to attack you. So they're like, oh yeah, you have a spiritual spouse or this demon that's in your bloodline. Let me conjure that up and send that out to you. This person has constantly been sending this energy towards you. So many of you, like I say, you've met a lot of different people, and they all carry the exact same energy, the same spirit. Some of you, this truly is like just a generational hex or curse, where like you or your bloodline has been cursed. And so this entity is jumping. Okay, it has come in the form of lovers, friends, family members. It'll go towards anyone in order to be close to you, because it's something about your energy. I'm seeing the show now. You have true blood. It's your DNA, your energetic signature. It's the only blood. It's the only DNA that can actually allow this thing to survive. And it's so desperate to survive because it's facing judgment. If this thing can't get access to you, then it can't survive. It has to be casted away back to hell, where it comes from, or whatever. It says here, toxic. Be careful not to overindulge in alcoholic beverages or drug use. So yeah, this is something here to create illusions. It's probably trying to send an energy towards you where you will overindulge in things that are not, look at this, sending you dark spirits, demons to work against you and to trick you. Always going against you by arguing their point, never considerate of your point of view. Blocked solar plexus, I just said that, and jealous of the attention that you receive from others. This is a spiritual spouse. This spiritual spouse, this thing, it wants to possess you. It does not want anyone looking at you, touching you. It doesn't want you to have kids. It doesn't want you to have money. It doesn't want you to have friends, family, anything. And it does not like the fact that you are becoming more gifted with your psychic and or spiritual gifts. It does not like that, because the more that if you become aware and that third eye opens and you can see this demon, this entity, whether it's, once you recognize that something around you is shape-shifting, that automatically kind of cancels it out. So this thing is trying to ensure that you don't grow spiritually, that you don't evolve, because like I said, once you figure out what's going on, the whole matrix gets shut down. And then at that point, you can become the divine feminine. Your aura is being cleansed and cleared so that you will be recognized by your actual counterpart. Or if your counterpart is already in your life now, the blockages are going to be removed. Because let me tell you, if you research spiritual spouses, they attack you and they attack whoever your love interest is. You can read stories about like how spiritual spouses, people have been married and all of a sudden there's so much conflict in their marriage. The spiritual spouse, some people have had stories where they say like the spiritual spouse can literally drag your actual husband or wife out of the bed because it does not want it in the bed with you. And the readings that I've done and shared, because you can look on my playlist for about the counterfeits, this thing is walking around you acting as if it is your partner, and it's not. It's possessing the body of people around you or attaching itself because it's obsessed with getting your energy. That's why every day there's a reading about a copycat energy. This thing is shape-shifting as people around you who do care about you because it's trying to blend in. Beware of anyone new entering your life. That's what I'm saying. And look at this. Your ex is preying on the downfall of your new love interest. I cannot make it. Some of you have an ex, and I'm telling you, they're sending some type of demonic trickster spirit towards you. And they're probably even, if you have someone in your life, they're already attacking that person, or when new people come into your life, they're being attacked by this entity. So you're going to have to cleanse and clear this out. This thing wants to alter your views. This thing wants you to think that it's okay for you to be in a third party situation, or it's okay for you to, put your life purpose aside. This thing wants to dominate you. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't care about you. It's a supreme narcissist. This thing just wants your energy for itself. It doesn't want you to use your energy for anything. I've even said that many times. This thing, it certainly does not want you in any type of marriage. And if you are of childbearing age, this thing does not want to see you nurse or take care of a child at all. Anything that will take your energy, it does not want that. It wants you stuck, secluded somewhere in a box because you are this entity's charging station. So whatever, if you have a person, whether new or old, that's entering your life, and look at this, you have a family generational curse. The person causing you negativity is a water sign. This is someone here that has been sent from the marine kingdom. And I was saying earlier, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but this is someone here who has probably looked into your life, your Akashic records. They know that there's some kind of generational curse, or this person is approaching you and coming towards you because of this generational curse. So there's, for some, like your family has been cursed with some type of water spirit or something like that, probably generations and generations back. But now you've been assigned to get rid of this entity. I hope that makes sense. Yeah. Unexplained freak accident, trickster spirit. And then it says here, the person causing you negativity is an earth sign, stalker, spying on your social media, root work. Seek someone to help you with a protection spell. This person, I feel for some of you, a water sign or an earth sign, has paid someone to do root work to assign a spiritual spouse to you. But this person, like I said, they're connected to you through a generational curse. So for some of you, at some point you ran into this person. A lot of you, it's a past lover, but they're sending new lovers, new love interests towards you that have this water demon spirit type of energy attached to it. Yeah. Look, a family member is hating on you. For some of you, this is a family member. All right. But someone here wants to block your third eye chakra. They don't want you to see that it's them that's doing this. And remember, before I was saying like sibling rivalry, some of you, this is a sibling. It could be a friend, family member. A lot of you, it's a lover. But this family member is hating on you. I just feel like whatever this whole situation is coming to a close now. It has a lot to do with like a generational hex or curse. It's going to get rid of a lot of the sibling rivalry and the issues within your family, your bloodline, because there's been this entity in the background that has been causing all of these issues. But for some of you, this was something that was dormant in your life until you ran across this very narcissistic friend or lover that did this root work, spell work, or whatever, and they sent this thing towards you. If you would have been defeated by this thing, then you would have just been in another karmic cycle. But if you were discerning and able to see this for what it is, or what it was, or, wherever you are in this situation, it's going to cut all of this bad energy out. So you should start to see some good things happening for yourself. You will know, all right, because most likely you will come in. Look at this, the sun at the bottom of this deck. Yeah, There's going to be a time of a lot of joy and success and happiness. More opportunities are going to come into your life because you literally slayed some type of demon here. But I don't know what somebody did, but there had to have been some type of really, really crazy, like forbidden magic that was done, which I have readings about that as well. This entity, I don't know how this entity was from so long ago. This entity was able to literally get enough energy to walk amongst us and be here in like the physical. You know, I don't know if someone, this entity can find certain people's vessels that are low vibrational enough to house it, is what is happening. So again, be mindful of people coming towards you and you're like, oh my gosh, this is the nicest person ever. We could be so happy together. That person, you see their face and their body, that person is holding this entity inside. And that entity is coming with an agenda to rob, steal, kill, and destroy. And I kid you not, you guys, as I was just sitting here and literally just a moment ago, I just got a call from no caller ID. I don't get calls like that. But for some of you, seriously, to me that's an omen. You have someone that has been in the background, probably for some of you even playing on your phone. They're trying to go unnamed, okay, but they're around. It's a trickster. And here's their earth sign, King of Pentacles. But look at how beautiful this is. You have the King of Pentacles, you have the Empress, you have the High Priestess, you have the Ace of Wands. Here's the King of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, transformation and balance. I cannot make this up. Five of Pentacles. Somebody here has been left out in the cold for good. And then behind that is the Emperor and the World. For some of you, this is a counterfeit masculine. You left this person out because they were causing burdens for you, but these burdens led to you going into a major awakening. This could have been someone brand new. Some of you could have crossed paths with a counterfeit from like a past life. This could be, like I said, someone that's been in your life for a long time. But for some of you, you were dealing with a person that is a very powerful shapeshifter. They've been shapeshifting as different people in your life along your journey. And I feel strongly that you can recognize, you've met a lot of people and you recognize the energy. It's the energy of one particular person from your life, from your past, most likely. This person has been doing everything to try and keep you stuck here. But that person, you met them because you have to get rid of them. And like I said at the very beginning, it's sort of like that Creed energy. I saw that movie in John Wick. John Wick, you know, John Wick is undefeated. Okay. And I don't know if you've seen John Wick, the movie. I don't want to say anything to spoil it. But yeah, something here. It's a new dawn for you. You're going into a whole new world. I'll just say that. The King of Pentacles, like I said, it said here, there's an earth sign or a water sign. The water sign, I think, is that marine spirit that was sent to you. This King of Pentacles, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, it doesn't have to be. They can have that heavily aspected in the chart. But many of you, what you have coming towards you finally is, I don't know if some of you, this is like, I don't know if it's a high level soulmate or if it's a twin flame that's coming towards you. The title doesn't matter. Because the Five of Pentacles is here with the Emperor. You would think like the Emperor would be the divine masculine, but for some of you, the person that is being kicked out of your energy, they're only showing up as an Emperor perhaps because of their power, their influence, the resources that they have, and maybe even their age. Okay. But what you have coming towards you is a very caring, compassionate person who, King of Pentacles, who's very grounded. They're coming in with something tangible to present to you as the Empress. Remember before I was saying that you're in the Queen of Pentacles energy, and it's been very hard for you to become officially crowned as an Empress. It's because you haven't actually had a masculine. Your masculine has been in the background conjuring up demons to come towards you. And they were doing that because they refused to actually heal and to grow and evolve. So they wanted you to stay at that level. Well, now Spirit is saying, no, this Emperor is being kicked out and you're being granted this King of Pentacles, who is actually a divine masculine. This King of Pentacles person is going to come in with the gift that somebody was trying to steal from you to add to you. They come in with the pentacle that makes you the Empress. So this person comes in with a business opportunity, a child, a ring, a proposal, a marriage, a serious commitment, and you will actually be crowned now as the actual Empress. Okay? This person here wants to be supportive. They want to be a loving, caring, kind, partner to you, a life partner. The Empress and the High Priestess. And I feel like this is someone that will allow you to operate freely in your true essence as the High Priestess, as the Empress. This other energy wanted to possess you and change your life morals and values so that you would accept whatever they were bringing towards you, and it was just going to throw you off of your path. But now you have this new passionate beginning that's happening now with this King of Pentacles person, who also is the King of Cups. All right, the King of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles here. This person is someone who brings stability and security. The King of Pentacles is someone who, could be somewhat of a creature of habit. But this new passionate beginning, this person is the King of Pentacles, and they also embody the energy of the King of Cups, meaning they want to love you. They want to put forth the work to actually make sure that there is indeed for ones. There's a marriage, a union, a commitment. There's things to celebrate with you. So this person, I can see how this can be tricky because water and earth is heavily aspected here. The person that's coming in, this is a major test. A lot of you, the person that's coming into your life or in your life for some of you, they're going to be very similar to the person that has been remember I said the word extracted out, because one is real and one is a counterfeit. So of course the counterfeit is trying to present itself to be like the real deal, but it's not. And it's very interesting because I feel that for some of you, you may have crossed paths with a person in your past. Maybe at the beginning of your spiritual journey, they already knew who was coming towards you, who your true match was, because this person is very gifted, but they operate in darkness. The whole time that they've been with you, they've been trying to come off as if they were your actual counterpart, and they're not. This person somehow has gifts where they're accessing Akashic records. They know, and they're using tools of divination to hack and to spy. They've been like studying you and your real person, trying to make it seem like they are your person, and they're not. The King of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, Four of Wands. The King of Cups is someone who's going to love you, someone that you can trust. You can feel emotionally safe with this person. They want a solid relationship. The biggest thing is they're trustworthy. You're going to see this person's love for you through their dedication to build this Four of Wands. It may take them time, but again, this is a lesson for you in time. This person doesn't come in to love bomb you. This is slow and steady. This person will learn you without you ever telling them anything about you. They don't need to gather information because they're not coming in to strike. Their goal is not to come in to rob, steal, kill, and destroy. Their goal is actually to come in to build a life with you. But this is where your test comes in. Will you actually have the patience and the tolerance to allow real love to unfold naturally? Or are you going to let any of your doubts, fears, and insecurities because of what you've gone through allow you to be tempted and seduced by this entity from the marine kingdom that's coming in to completely destroy you. This is right now, these are very critical times for a lot of people in the collective because this is a big test. It's a big test. The world is here, like I said, the Five of Pentacles and the Emperor. You kick this spiritual spouse out. They've had to be removed. This is someone here who, although they look like the Emperor, this is a dressed up trash bag. This Emperor is financially bankrupt. They have nothing at all to offer. This person is forever going to be of the world. And this is where the World card comes in with you. You had to decide to close this cycle out because you already know that the only reason why this person was in your life was for them to create burdens, obstacles, and challenges for you for this awakening. They were just a tool in your ascension. This person was just a footstool for you. It was a stepping stone. It doesn't matter if you knew this person for a day, for a month, or if you've known this person for several decades. This is not someone that is supposed to be in your life. They're only supposed to be there to teach you a lesson about self-worth, value, true love, patience, and being fully in your purpose. If you guys are running into people and they want you to submit to a certain lifestyle or an agenda that you know is going to take you away from God, then you need to let it go. You need to understand right now what your deal breakers and your negotiables are. Yeah, sometimes we have deal breakers and we need to make them negotiables, but sometimes you have negotiables that you need to make sure it's a deal breaker. Some of you have these so-called counterpart people that you keep considering in your life. Once they get to, it's the kiss of death. Once they get you into this contract, your spiritual contract with God is going to be practically null and void. I'm not saying that you can't have a good life, but the life that gives you the desires of your heart will be null and void. And that's what these enemies are being sent in to do, is to rob, steal, kill, and destroy. Don't drink poison because you're thirsty. I keep saying that every day because that's what all of this moon energy is. It's an illusion being created to get you to think that, oh yeah, I need to take. It's bait. It's like the apple. Going back to the time of Adam and Eve, it's the apple. You need to opt for an orange. Don't eat the apple, please. In fact, just fast. Don't eat anything. Don't take anything, okay? Reconciliation is here. I feel like a lot of you are reconciling with yourself. You're reconciling with yourself. Animals, you're probably receiving a lot of signs, symbols, synchronicities, downloads. Maybe you are finding out what your like animal spirit is, but healing. I feel like this reconciliation is, again, it's with yourself. It's for a new beginning here. You're going back to home. You're going back to who you were before this spiritual spouse, before this dark cloud. You're going back. There's a reset here before you ever met this person, this entity, before you ever had this face off with this entity. Some of you, this has been 7 to 10 years of karma. At the beginning of your cycle, your spiritual journey or awakening, when you met that person that you thought was your twin flame, that person, your life has probably been different ever since you met them. You're being able to now reconcile with who you were before meeting this person, because what you didn't realize is you met that person and that was actually an entity in the flesh, placed here to rob, steal, kill, and destroy you. This is really freedom. You're free, finally. You get to go back and mend the parts of yourself that have been completely broken and nearly destroyed by this entity, this force. Strength. You're getting all of your strength back now. There's a spiritual transformation happening. Yeah. Beauty here. You're finding the beauty in being strong. In your new partnerships, you're going to find that there's so much beauty in you having boundaries. But you're also going to experience the beauty of being emotionally safe with someone. because now you no longer carry this energy, or this illusion is no longer over you. Somebody like placed some type of curse on you where you became a magnet for narcissists. That's being removed. So when you were younger, before ever being hurt, broken, or tainted by love, and you just met people, and if you break up, you break up, but it's no big deal. This spirit that you keep attracting, there's something within you that has been extracted out. You won't attract this type of energy anymore as long as you stay at this high vibing energy. Some of you could be grieving or feeling like you've been in this energy of like you're mourning or grieving, because for some of you, family and grieving came out together. You could be grieving because for some of you, this whole situation is because of a family hex or curse. And you could be faced now with separating yourself from family. But some of you now, you could be grieving because maybe you don't have a family. This spiritual spouse has kept you from having a family, but your load is being lightened now because you're receiving the answers. The answer is that yes, there has been a hex or a curse over your love life. Root work or some type of magic has been done where someone here, they cursed you. But now your spirit guide is saying, I'm giving you the truth now. Maybe this reading will help you. This is the truth and you can be happy now. You've discovered the truth. It's okay now for you to manifest from a place of being very empowered and having the courage. Some of you finally had to go home to yourself, but to do that, you had to face this entity. And honestly, what you were facing was yourself. You were facing the fact that you have to have the self-worth and the value and the love for yourself to say, I don't care how good this situation looks to me. This situation is not going to take me closer to God. Because this earth energy, this somebody here, it was all about earthly things. You had to make a decision. Do you want 3D life or do you want a 5D life? Which one do you want? Do you want to grow in the sand or do you want to just stay in the matrix? Like I said, for a lot of you, there's been a lot of superficial type of energy that is out. And if you just want the, like I always say, the Beamer, the Benz, the Bentley, the house, the cars, or whatever, that's what was being presented to you. But you may have to give up your soul for it. God's way is saying, I'll give you the Beamer, the Benz, and the Bentley. I'll give you your kingdom spouse, your house, and you don't have to pay me any of it back. But are you willing to stay and do the work? Or do you want to just take the short road? Do you want to just, work with the devil? Because with the devil, it's going to always be a layaway plan. You take something from the devil and he's going to always want you to pay. And eventually you're going to be paying with your own life, your own energy, your own essence. And eventually he's just going to full on attack you. Somebody in your life, they already sold their soul and they're upset that you didn't sell yours. So this is Spirit's way of saying, go now and be free. Be happy because hopefully, if this resonates, you've passed this test. New beginnings is here. Look, God is your source. This is 2 different decks. God is your source. So this is a message that we need to hear. It says everything you need is supplied by the infinite source of God, and your faith opens the doorway to receive. In God, there is no lack or limitation. Rather, there is plenty of abundance for all to share. Did I not just say that? And this is not a deck that I use on this channel. This is a deck that I used to only use for personal readings. But there's no... This was for sure meant for me to do this. God is your source. I really just wanted this deck. I think this is the spirit messages. And it says, new beginnings. Everything in life is constantly vibrating and moving and therefore continuously changing and evolving. Be aware that a new beginning is on the horizon. Have faith and courage because right now life is trying to nudge you forward and move you in a new direction. God is saying, come my way. You've been stuck in an illusion. There's a new beginning on the horizon here. Some of you already have the keys to this new beginning. Some of you, there's even a person in your life or opportunities that's currently in your life. You haven't fully unlocked them because you're still kind of at that crossroads of trying to figure out, do you want to take it? I feel that a lot of the collective right now, you are worn out. And that's what the devil wanted you to do. It wanted to wear you out so that right when you got to the finish line, you would be so tired that if it came in and presented something to you that was going to tie you to the kingdom of darkness, then you would be so tired that you would accept it. Because whatever is on the horizon for you now, it is very beautiful. But the truth is, you still have to work for it. You did all of this work just to get out of the darkness. Now you have to do more work to build this new kingdom for yourself. But this is a kingdom, like I said, once you get the keys to it, you never have to give them back. But the mind, the illusion will tell you, no, I'm tired. I don't want to do any more work. Let me just do this. That's why I keep telling you guys, don't settle for safe. If you run across a job or there's an offer that comes, whether it's in your career, your finances, or even a romantic offer, if it's not exactly what you want, if you know that you can't grow and evolve in that space, then you should not take it. Because if you take it, what you're doing is you're telling God, I don't believe that you're truly my source and you can provide me with what I actually want. Again, it's your deal breakers versus your negotiables. Stop negotiating. When it comes to things that you know for you, it's a deal breaker. This is a lesson about self-worth. Many of us, myself included, we've had to pay a major price for not knowing who we were to God in the beginning of our journey. And we allow certain people and energies into our lives, and we've been paying for it ever since. This is an opportunity to redeem yourself and say, no, I know better. I know that's not what God wants for me. So no, I'm not doing it. I refuse to indulge in it. A father's love. Remember, I told you guys about that masculine. For some of you, a father's love. It says a father's love for his son or daughter never dies. The strength gained from such love is often unquantifiable, in that it can be tapped into at any time for whatever reason, whether your father is still here or has passed. A father's love is one of the strongest bonds any of us will ever experience. Let me tell you about this card, and here's a card of hope. And here is support. For some of you, you have a passed on father or father figure that has been protecting you. For some of you, a lot of your self-worth issues have come from the absence of a father. Some of you, your father could have passed on early on, or they just were not in your life, but that energy has been protecting you. But for some of you, on your journey, you could have had mother or father issues, and it has allowed you to go into different kingdoms of darkness because you had that hole in your soul because of this absence here of a father's love. Now that you have decided to, like, I guess you could say, find hope again, despite the fact that you feel that you were handed a losing hand, God is saying you can still win even if you didn't get the best hand. Maybe you didn't have a mother or a father. And earlier on, I said something about adoption and like foster parents or something like that. Maybe it was a situation like that, but you have a new beginning here. You can rewrite the narrative of your story. Some of you now that this curse is broken, this spiritual spouse is no longer there or whatever, you will be able to ensure that your children have the love of a father or a mother that maybe you did not have. It says hope. Your loved ones in the spirit world know when to reach out if they see that you're at a low point. Whether you're caught up in a difficult situation or struggling with someone specific in your life, there is always hope. This emperor energy, this could be a father, it could be a grandfather. For some of you, this you could be a widow, a widower. This could be a deceased partner or a spouse of yours. But someone is just like, no, I see you need courage now. And also a father's love is just God. It doesn't matter if you had a father on earth or not. God is still your source. This test was to teach you that if you're looking for support, you need to learn to go to God first. You don't need to go to a tarot reader. You don't need to go to a witch, wizard, warlock, or anybody else. You need to go within yourself and go to God. Now that you're learning that, it's like you get the keys to heaven. Now you get to go home because you get to return back to yourself, to a state of true well-being where you're whole again. It doesn't matter, like I said, about what your issues were with parents, grandparents, family. You are returning back to self before the generational hexes, the curses, the bad relationships, the issues in the job, the workplace. Before any of that ever happened, you're finally getting a clean slate. I'm just gonna pull, I just want to get a few romance cards because love is coming in for some of you guys. True love, true divine love. People say, a husband shall love his wife as God loved the church. And some of you, that's what you are going to finally experience. A true divine union with a kingdom spouse, not a spiritual spouse. Please do not confuse the two. Lord. Spirit just told me too, for some of you, I just got a nudge. Some of you need to make sure that you're not asking God, send me a spiritual spouse. If you don't know what a spiritual spouse is, please do your research. Make sure that you're not praying for a spiritual spouse. You may be praying for something very bad to enter your life. A spiritual spouse and a kingdom spouse are not the same. Deeper intimacy is what you're going to have in this new chapter. All right. Feelings of emotional closeness. Vivid dreams. You may see this person in your dreams, or they may see you in their dreams. The two of you could share dreams because it's most likely going to be a very, very close type of connection. All right. Pay attention to your dreams. You're going to feel more safe with this person. Past life. It's a past life connection with someone that's coming in very soon. This is a soulmate. It's a past life soulmate. This person is a soulmate though, who is going to make sure that the two of you are going to have to be accountable for yourselves. Okay. You need to forgive your past and continue to heal. All right. Soulmate connections. They're not, like I always say, Marvin Gaye and lingerie. You will have to take accountability, because you're going to have to learn patience now. You're not just going to jump into a relationship because a person's coming in with the same love bombing tactics as the past. And if you're having problems with trusting a person, you need to take accountability for the fact that this person is not like someone from your past. That chapter of your life is closed. Brotherhood. It says true brotherhood is valued and respected. The support and guidance of someone's brother or male friend, whether physically or spiritually, should be considered. So there could be someone here talking to the bros. Like somebody here, maybe there could be a masculine here who is realizing like they're becoming they want to invest in a feminine here. Yeah. Ooh. Somebody is out here like possibly trying to figure, look, and then apology. Some of you, there could be a reconciliation or something is just going to the next level, but there could be a person out here who's actually talking to a brother or a father figure and telling them that they want to marry you, or someone here is even going to a father figure asking for someone's hand in marriage, or this is what is to be expected. Yeah, someone is like, yeah, that person, that's my peace of mind. I hear this masculine is like, yeah, that's my peace. That's my peace of mind. I think that this is the one. I want to marry this person, wedding. And they're telling the bros or brother, cousin, uncle, dad, somebody, they're talking about it. And they're just like, yeah, I see this person in my dreams. I think that this is happening. For some of you, either you're with this person or you're going to meet someone and you're going to make this person be more accountable for themselves. The two of you are going to grow together. You're going to have tough conversations. Yin and yang, beautiful. I'm going to leave it there. This is so sweet. So it's like finally now the spiritual spouse, the entity that has been gatekeeping your love life, is about to be removed, and your true like kingdom spouse, your divine counterpart, their energy can finally freely come in without there being blockages, issues, challenges, or obstacles, whether this person is in your life or they're coming into your life. Okay, for some of you, this person is around you, but the two of you, you keep on having all of these like challenges because this entity has been, like I said, gatekeeping. This entity has probably even been trying to block this person and block you. So now that something is finally being extracted or eclipsed out of your life, everything is free flowing. This is an amazing read. I know it's a long reading, but this is like a very spiritually guided reading. Okay. There's a major shift that has happened here. Major. And I said yesterday, I even said it in the read, I was like, I'm so sick and tired of this same storyline. Like, God, you gotta do something, because I'm tired. I feel like my prayers were heard. I was like, listen, we cannot keep doing this. It's just, some of you, let me just say this, with this person that's in your life, for some of you, there could be money issues, financial issues, a change in someone's career or finance here. It could seem like bad timing. All right. Someone here, you're needing to not be in your ego about this. I do feel that for some of you, even in like this situation with a high level soulmate or this counterpart, there will be challenges, but these are not the type of challenges that are sent in by, the devil to rob, steal, kill, and destroy. These are challenges that actually just make you stronger. Yeah. The Temperance here, King of Pentacles, the Magician. So for some of you, you have a masculine or a feminine coming in. They are indeed chosen. They are an earth angel, but this person is manifesting a certain life with you. It does require patience. And this is where the devil is trying to get a lot of you to slip up and make a bad decision, because a lot of you, you're already tired. And now that the real deal is coming towards you, but it's like you have to be patient. You're like, no, I would rather just deal with something that's not actually for me because it's quicker. And Spirit is saying, wait a minute, don't do that. Because that's what the devil is doing, is weighing you down. That's the Leviathan spirit energy, trying to get you to make a choice based on ego. Doesn't want you to have any type of patience. So you'll just quickly decide to do something that's going to destroy your life. Please don't do that. Whatever this is, it's worth the wait. There's something here for you. It is truly going to be worth the wait. Don't go the wrong way because you are tired. You didn't come all this way for God to leave you and forsake you now. So I said worth the wait, and I know it's in this deck. I saw the card. I just wonder if it's gonna come out. And then I'm gonna head out. This will be our the last reading for March. Isn't today March 31st? Yeah. Trust. You need to trust in this situation. This new romantic cycle that you're going into. Okay, let your friends help you. Whenever I see let your friends help you, I don't think about actual friends. I think about my angels and my guides. I don't get assistance from friends. Be careful with getting assistance from friends. They will deceive you on purpose. Talk to your spiritual team. Keep an open mind. You deserve love. Look at this. Worth waiting for. It's sticking out. Forgiving and learning. Worth waiting for. Religious factors. You're going through an awakening here. You need to forgive and learn. You and someone could be separating yourself, or someone recently went through a separation or a divorce. They're trying to free themselves, but this here is worth waiting for. I just feel like for some of you, what I'm really getting is you have more than one option, and there's one choice, and the choice is being presented to you like, oh, it's a perfect option right now. And it seems like, yeah, you want to go for it because it works out now, but it may not be the best option for you long term.